Yes, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Thursday, the 9th of August 2018. This is just my daily video where I go over what I have done this morning on both the daily charts using the Mod MACD method and also the high probability method. There was New Zealand interest rate news this morning which caused me a bit of grief on the 4-hour charts. Got stopped out of a few trades there. But let's have a look what's happening on the daily charts. That's what we're all about. I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball today because I woke up, checked my charts and I went back to bed. I was a bit tired. Alright, we're on the Mod MACD template. Let's have a look. First up, I'll have to refer to my notes here. Aussie USD took a new buy this morning. This is one pair that's been giving me grief for a few weeks now. This morning, another confirmed cross on the fast MACD to the upside. Standard MACD's in buy mode. Price closed above the 25 SMA. There's a green dot in the QMP filter. Took the buy. I'm going to persist with this pair. It's a high risk trade because I'm going towards the 240 LMA, but I'll keep on going. That's Aussie USD, new buy. New Zealand Japanese yen. All I did this morning was, what did I do? Closed 0.1. This is a 3 micro lot trade. I've just closed 0.1 as it, geez, that moved down quickly. It was on near this previous low here, this black dashed line. So that was a previous low, so I took a little bit of profit off the table and I've set my stop at 75.765. It's dropping nicely, so we're going to sell there obviously. It's New Zealand Japanese yen. Pound USD, just a 2 micro lot trade here this morning. I just closed half of that trade. Stop's already in place. The only reason I closed the trade, it's in good profit. I think it's up 200 pips or something roughly, so I'm just locking in a bit of profit there. Still got half in play, so I'm going to sell on the pound USD. Pound Swiss, 2 micro lot sell back here. Again, just took half off the table, so I closed half the trade there, just locking in profit. It's 280 pips or something like that, so I've got a stop in place already. And the last one's a CAD yen. I was in a buy back here. I've already closed half and I pushed my stop up pretty tight, and that stop on the spike down yesterday was taken out, so the remaining half of my buy was stopped out. So it's overall profit on this trade, so that buy is no longer in play, so I can get rid of that. My only issue is here that the fast MACD is not through the 0 level yet, so if that just sort of bounced up and kept on going up, then technically I should still be in the buy trade, so I might have been a bit premature, a bit close on the stop, but that spike took me out. Looks like it's going to cross very soon, but you never know, it could just bounce up, and that really peeved me. Anywho, that's it for the Mod MACD. Let's switch over to the daily high probability. While we're doing that, I'll just have a drip coffee out of my I don't know if you can see it, JAGfx coffee cup here. My wife bought me a while ago. Alright, in the high probability daily charts, let's have a look at my notes. Great start. I was in a sell on the euro pound, stopped out yesterday for a loss. Just burst through that. Now, this support level here, we're still at previous highs now, but it's heading up nicely, so it's in a sell. Closed out for a loss. It's a bummer. And I didn't take the buy, a couple of reasons, mainly because we're at that previous high and we had bearish JAGfx RD, and the MACD Platinum wasn't really that well below the 0 level. That's just one of those things we've missed because it's obviously gone up nicely, but so be it. Pound yen, we're still in a sell, half a sell from back here with a stop, so it's this red line. Remember, it's always red for sells and blues for buy. So we're in a sell back here. There's a stop now. We've already closed half. It's going down super nicely. The only problem was I took a buy back here, and that was stopped out. Big loss actually. It was like monetary wise for me. It's one of my bigger losses on using the 2 micro lots. I think it was about $80 or something. But the good thing is I'm still in a half a sell, and I've already taken a little bit of profit on that sell. So that sell's compensating about 3/4 of that loss. So it's all good. So we'll just keep an eye on that, and the next thing we'll be looking at is to possible reversal somewhere for a buy to the upside, close the sell. So even though it's a big loss on that buy trade that was stopped out, I think we'll easily make up for it. The pound yen is actually one of my favourite pairs to trade, has been for a while. New Zealand yen, let's have a look what we do here. We're in a sell, and this is even matching the mod MACD, which is great. Just reading my notes here. I've already closed half. All I did this morning was move my stop down inside the entry point, and that's down to 75.804 this morning. So all done is move my stop down. That's a pretty good trade. Just burst through that previous low there, and I won't move that stop again probably until I get either a blue dot on the MACD platinum, or there's somewhere obvious I'm going to move it. There is bullish JAGfx RD, but that's fine at the moment. Look at the price heading down, that's great. Euro USD. All I did this morning was close my remaining sell trade. So I was in a sell from back here, meandered around a bit, gave me bullish JAGfx RD, bounced off this support level here. You could even possibly call it a triple bottom, depends which way you want to look at it, but it's certainly a support level of some sort. Heading up, blue dot in the MACD platinum. I'm just not going to muck around with this trade, it's just meandering. So I've closed the remaining half of my sell for an overall small profit on the Euro USD, so I can get rid of that. And we're just going to wait now for whatever happens next. And that's it for the trading, but there's one more I want to mention. New Zealand CAD. Now I've already been stopped out in the buy on this already. This morning, I'll just move this grey line. This morning there was a new buy signal here. You can see the divergence, but it was given on a bearish candle, and it didn't really break up through this trend line that it already had drawn in place. And by the time I woke up, we were already on a bearish candle, which has since become a bigger bearish candle. So I didn't take that new buy trade, but now what I'll be doing is I'll be just following this down. You can see we've got, it's a valid buy signal there, but the bearish candle, no break of the trend line, and by the time I got to the chart, it was already heading down still, so there's no way I was going to take the buy trade. And now look at it, it's dropped like a rock, which is great. And all I'll do is I'll keep track of these trend lines, looking for a, because when you look at it, that MACD's got to come down a long way before we're no longer in divergence territory. And so it's just a matter of watching it now. So this is more for your information. I didn't take a trade this morning. So this trend line, and we can move this, adjust this trend line if we get a better angle to draw it, etc. So that's just for your information. Other than that, guys, that's about it. So thanks for watching, thanks for being a part of my group, and if you like these videos, please subscribe. And also, if you don't want to subscribe, just hit the like button or something like that. All good. And I'll chat later, and I'll get onto all the spreadsheets and the screenshots, etc., including the 4-hour trades. Cheers.